Evening to you, wherever you are. This is a Clara Luper radio show, and today's show is being brought to you by Rainbow, and Rainbow is good bread. Today is a very special day. A day in which you, the radio audience, have gathered around your radios to listen once again to the Clara Luper radio show. This show today is for you, and it's dedicated to those of you that loved Martin Luther King wherever you are. The Enterprise Square place is a place where you can save money, gasoline, and time. Oh, what a deal you will be glad you did. You will be happy that you went to 4901 North Martin Luther King Avenue. It's called Enterprise Square Place. It's first class, and you are safe at last at Enterprise Square Place. You may pay your utility bills at 4901 North Martin Luther King Avenue. Now, you've called me and asked me if you had to pay something extra. You do not have to pay an extra penny. All you will have to do is to go to Martin Luther King Avenue, 4901 North Martin Luther King Avenue. The utility bills are the same as paying your utility bills downtown. They have a bona fide United States Post Office, and you can get your clothes cleaned at Sherry's Cleaners. You may also take advantage of the laundromat and the laundry. All you will have to do if you're a senior citizen on Mondays and Thursdays is to call 427-9302. They will furnish free transportation for senior citizens from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Remember, it's our advertisers that make this, the Clara Luper radio show, possible. You can show your appreciation by going to Enterprise Square Place and telling them you heard it on the Clara Luper radio show. A crowd, like unbelievable crowd. A unique crowd. A crowd consisting of all ages, all races, and all denominations gathered to say goodbye to Carolyn Phillips Akers. Someone asked why. Where did all these people come from at 11 o'clock a.m. on a Wednesday? They came from all across this state. They came from the streets of Oklahoma City. They came because once there was a young lady that was able not only to make friends, but to keep friends. Carolyn Phillips Akers lived. Clara Luper reported, KBYE Radio in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. When we start thinking about today and the fact that the weather has changed, giving us something new to thank God for. Thank God for the snow. Thank God for the rain. And thank God most of all that you are visiting with the Clara Luper radio show today. And I do have something very special for you. I would like to call your attention first to the fact that I will be doing a Martin Luther King special on Monday at 2:30 p.m. The program will start here on KBYE at exactly 2:30 p.m. You will not only hear some of the greatest speeches that Martin Luther King delivered, but you will also hear a backup by the Fifth Street Baptist Church under the direction of Clay Paul Carter and the choir. It's all at Fifth Street Baptist Church from 801 Northeast of 5th Street in Oklahoma City. Don't forget the Clara Luper special on Monday at exactly 2:30 p.m. It will be an hour and a half special, and you will hear the words put together as only King could do it. Some of you out in Radio Land have asked me to do something very special to you. And here it is. From Clara Luper to you, I Have a Dream by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. This portion of our program has been brought to you by Burger Brothers, located at 412 South Harvey Street in Oklahoma City. It's a grocery store where you can buy meat for less, with everyday low prices plus weekend specials. Go in and pick up your groceries today. Burger Brothers, a friendly store, a neighborhood store. Fresh vegetables and free. That's all at Burger Brothers, 412 South Harvey Street here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Remember, Enterprise Square Place, you can save money, gasoline, and time. All at Enterprise Square Place. You can pay your utility bills, and it's the same price that you would pay if you were going downtown. The only thing about Enterprise Square Place is that it will save you time, gasoline, and money. You may call Sherry's Cleaners, and certainly you can put your cleaning in one day and pick it up the same day. You may go to the laundromat and do your own laundry. If you are a senior citizen, you may call Sherry's Cleaners, and they will pick you up on Mondays and Thursdays. All you will have to do is to call 427-9302 here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Now, they do have a bona fide United States post office that will take care of your postal needs. Burger Brothers once again says to you, Happy Martin Luther King Day. Be sure and ring those freedom bells this day, because the freedom bells must ring. Aren't you happy to know that your friends and relatives that will be in the Watkins Stevens Skyview Convalescent Nursing Home will receive hot food? They will receive hot food because of the hot food cart, a cart that's designed to keep the food just like you want it. And certainly on these cold days, you need hot food. In Oklahoma City, we would like for you to think about the place. 3407 North Villa here in Oklahoma City. The place, from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., 7 days a week. 3407 North Villa, open Sundays from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m., specializing in sample designers' clothes, size 1 to 14. Prices that women can afford. They have a resale shop. Nothing but the best for you. 100% silks, minks, and leather. Can you imagine the ultra suedes? Don't take my word for it. Go to 3407 North Villa here in Oklahoma City. All phases of jewelry, all phases of shoes, sweaters. Yes, it's the place, 3407 North Villa here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Dr. A.L. Dow would like to extend to you holiday greetings. You may call Dr. Dow, who will take care of your eyes, at 427-5271. That's a new business in Oklahoma City that I want you to tell you about. It's located at 3400 North Kelly, and it's known as a Northeast APCO. The owner is Mr. Abby Fitz. Now, this service station is more than a service station. It's a big business. There's a certified mechanic on hand. They sell used tires, and they will take care of from minor to major repairs. And above all things, they will give you free estimates. That's something, free estimates. All labor is guaranteed, and they have a 24-hour service call service. You may call 427-6139 from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m., and after 6 p.m. you may call 340-4879. That's now at 3400 North Kelly Avenue here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. The Kappa Alpha Psi fraternity will present its third annual bowl. This is the Ebony Bowl. Churches will be competing, and these are students from the 9th through the 12th grade in seeing who knows the most about black history. The churches are the Avery Chapel AME Church, the East 6th Street Christian Church, the 5th Street Baptist Church, First AME Church, St. John's Missionary Baptist Church, St. Mary's CME Church, Mount Olive Baptist Church, and the Tabernacle Baptist Church. Mr. Charles Morgan is the resource specialist for this occasion. Don't forget now, the big Kappa Alpha Psi Fraternity Bowl here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Once again, there will be a big celebration at the King Elementary School on Tuesday, and you are invited. The parade starts at exactly 10 o'clock, and that school is located at 1537 Northeast 24th Street. At 11:15 to 12:20, there will be a luncheon, and it will be a Martin Luther King specialist. From 1 to 2:30, there will be a program in the auditorium. From 6:30 to 8 o'clock, there will be a Martin Luther King's Life in Song. Mr. Robert A. Brown, the principal, has been able to get the choirs of the community to participate. It will be a very educational, memorable, and pleasant occasion. That's at the King Elementary School here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. We are going to have to tell it so everybody can hear it. We must tell it from the mountaintop. Unless we talk about our own people, unless we tell our story, who will tell it? All over this nation, every black, every white that believe in freedom should be telling the story of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I will be doing once again a Martin Luther King special on Monday at exactly 2:30 p.m. I don't want you to miss my program today at 5:15 p.m. when once again I will do what I'm telling you to do. I will let you hear the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. If we don't tell it, who will? And speaking of telling it, today, Brother President, the story of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. is being shown 3 times in Midland, Texas. On Monday, the Martin Luther King story will be told in Texarkana, Texas, and on Sunday it will be told in Idabel, Oklahoma. Those of you that have not seen Brother President, be sure and stay in contact with us, or if you want more information, call Mr. Richard Garrett at John Marshall High School, or you can call Clara Luper. But in the meantime, let's listen to Dr. King. Let's listen at his words. These are the stories that must continue to be told, and these are the words that we must remember. These are the words.
In Westminster Abbey not long ago in London, that great cathedral of the Church of England. And I had a marvelous experience on the one hand, an enrapturing experience. One cannot help but be moved by the beauty of the architecture with all of its Gothic outpourings. And on the other hand, I had a sad experience, because I had to remember that there was a day when they could honestly say that the sun never sets on the British Empire. They could say that because more than 785 million of God's children were dominated by the British Empire. And the Church of England never took a significant stand against colonialism. And I stood there in Westminster Abbey over the tombs of kings and queens that had been buried there. Yeah. And I said to myself, the church can die as a result of the judgment of God, as a result of refusing to stand up against evil. And so often, the church has left men and women disappointed at midnight. Yeah. There are men who stand up in the pulpit and preach every Sunday. I'm speaking now of white preachers. And yet they can look at racial injustice and never open their mouths against it. We would have peace in this world today. We could have peace in this world today. The church would really take a stand against it. There are almost 1 billion Christians in the world. Never forget that. We got to go back to the fervor of the early church. Early Christians would not fight war. Stood up before Caesar and Caesar's household. Said, no, we will not fight war.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, on Monday a nation will celebrate, and we will remember his words. And this is Clara Luper saying to you, wherever you are, remember, I'll be back with